Good morning, friends. So, I'm getting on here this morning because I watched the speech that President Putin gave. I often, in my post, I call him the King of Russia because he is a king. Anytime you can dissolve the entire parliament and tell them you're going to restructure the government and no one does a thing about it and everybody obeys, and you live in a palace and you can control an entire country, you're not the president. You're the king. I digress. I don't know if you watched the speech yet, but I watched it. And he seemed very statesmanlike, expressing why he's invaded Ukraine. We'll see if he really does exit and doesn't occupy it. The U.S. always says they're going to go in a place, they're not going to occupy it, and then they occupy it. And yeah, it's what leaders do. What I'm curious about is, why is it that the speech is still up on YouTube when we know YouTube removed numerous videos that told a story they didn't want us to hear? You know, in recent years, any dissenting voices on a certain topic were silenced, and it didn't matter if you were a world-renowned doctor. It didn't matter if you were a known, respected statesman. Those videos came down. But Vladimir Putin's video is still up, and you can watch it. And he's explaining the justification for going into Ukraine. He's explaining what political organizations he believes are operating in Ukraine. He also listed the many sins of American foreign policy that decimated Libya, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. Oh, there is a list of atrocities committed by our foreign policy, using our military, abusing our military, putting blood on the hands of our sons, daughters. But I don't know who to believe anymore, my fellow Americans. I don't, because we know that an elite, small group of men control the media. And while they didn't want us to hear differing medical opinions, they do want us to hear what Vladimir Putin has to say. We are living in times where we just have to say, I'm not a citizen of these world kingdoms. I am a citizen that is waiting for the eternal kingdom, because these men, it seems like being crafty and cunning is all they desire to do.